Good day to y'all. Made it come up here live. So come up here live. I have our full detailed look with our full forecast here straight ahead, and what we can expect here, and what we can expect here for today, and what we can expect here for today, and also I'll be bringing all down deeper down to details what we can expect here today here with our weather forecast. And how could we see some possible strong to some severe storms here later on here today? That's all coming up. And also, how long will the severe weather last here later on today? That's also all coming. That also all coming up here live. And I'll have the latest details with our weather and traffic information and our radar as well. And our live weather broadcast here starts right now. Good day to y'all. Happy Monday. Hopefully y'all had a wonderful, in a blessed weekend here over the weekend. Um, I feel like it was a pretty good weekend here to get outdoors over the weekend, over this Father's Day weekend. Hopefully y'all had a wonderful, blessed Father's Day weekend over the weekend. But it's Monday, and we got to do our normal our normal Monday broadcast. Time to get to work. Looking at time to get to work. Now it's time to get to work. Looking at some of our weather cameras here this morning as we get y'all outdoor here this morning. Okay, now time for me to get y'all outdoor here this morning, looking with some of our weather views here all around town. So let's start off looking at some of our amazing camera views here this morning as we start off our Monday off here, and a pretty good note here today. Okay, so. Here's a live view down Market Square. Here's a live view down Market Square, which there might be a few people taking their morning walk. Nobody taking their morning walk because of the potential. Because yeah, people must be at work here. Only one person taking their morning walk down there in Market Square this morning, but otherwise people must be at work here today and all that stuff. But that's a live view down in Market Square, which it's a little bit quiet on there. Somebody only one dude taking his morning walk. Don't blame him taking his morning walk calm before the storm. Now here's a live view over downtown Knoxville now. Looking off into the distance over there. Look at that view. That is an awesome view. This morning. Might be my grandmother saying good morning. Just on a side note. But that's a gorgeous view looking at that camera shot there this morning in downtown Knoxville. Okay. Now now let's take you down to Pelican Village now. Here's a live view down over in Teleco Village, which, woo, look at that pretty view to start the day in Teleco Village down on the water. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous view to start off the day looking down over in Teleco Village here this morning. Well, that paints a picture and that sets the scene. That is pretty, wow. And now time to look over at the Blunt Memorial Hospital camera and Maryville here this morning. That's time for that camera view now. And here's a live view over the Blunt Memorial Hospital Camp Maryville, which we have a absolutely gorgeous sunny start down in Maryville here this morning over the hospital camera. Wow. That paints a picture and that sets the scene here this morning. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking over in that camera shot over here, over there, here this morning. As we start off our week off in a pretty good note here this week. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Even though we could see the camera was a bit shaky though, but that's what it feel okay. Now, time to get up there with traffic. Now, not time to get y'all outdoor here this morning. If you have any plans to head outdoor here this morning, let's take a live with traffic down there. looks to be a little bit back up down there. If you're headed down that way down there, that way looks to be a little bit back up, but heads up. If you got to be traveling down the roadway here this morning, down there might be a little backed up, but it's a sunny day. Make sure you wear your sunglasses. It's a sunny start today, bud. Calm before the storm. You down there is a bit slow moving traffic down there. Um, yeah. Okay, so traffic over Hunt Road near the McGee-Tyson Airport here this morning. The traffic looks moving pretty good near Hunt Road here this morning. If you got to be traveling down near Hunt Road here this morning, just drive a caution here this morning. If you got to be driving down near Hunt Road, traffic there moving pretty good. Traffic near the U-Haul place on Knoxville Highway, traffic there is moving pretty good there near the U-Haul place. Traffic there is moving pretty good here on this Monday morning. Traffic moving absolutely pretty good. And then traffic over at Topside Road, moving pretty good over at Topside Road here this morning as well. Traffic there is in the green over at Topside Road. Then traffic over at North Shore Drive, moving pretty good over at North Shore Drive here on this Monday morning. Okay. So now let's get to work. We do have a few rain showers. Heads up down to heads up Shelbyville, heads up Murfreesboro, heads up Smithville. We do have some rain showers moving into Shelbyville and Smithville. Heads up. I'll be watching this line of storms will be coming towards us here later on here today. This is the line we need to watch of some possible strong spirit storms like to be coming to us here later on here today, but have ways to see weather information here later on today. Okay, so now let me show you high res monitors. So a few rain showers there, and but heads up Paintsville area too. Rain showers moving into the Paintsville area, but so today we're under a level. Okay, so today we're under a level 2 risk to see some possible stronger severe storms. That does include Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge. Heads up. And then for the Southeast Valley, the Southeast Valley. So the Southeast Valley has a possible tornado risk for the Southeast Valley. And then the wind risk, we got a wind risk, and yeah, please everybody receive multiple weather information. Yeah, and also we do have elevated flooding risk here today, and then flooding returned back on Friday. So today could be our big flooding day here today. Okay, so let's walk you through a future cats model run. Let's walk you through a run, okay? Okay, so let's go. That 4, 5. So here's 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. Mason rain test around 5 p.m. Is heads up around like so this is one model, GFS model. So it's around 6 p.m. Heavy rain showers move through Cookville, in Somerset and Campbellsville. That's 6 p.m. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Moves on out. Then we have to watch Friday. Possible showers. Then Sunday on my birthday. Pretty good. Okay. Now just one more run. If we check the name, only go to Thursday. So let's hope okay. So here's 10, 11, 12 noon. Heavy rain. Then so the other batch of heavy rain moves in around midnight. Well, that could be the correct model run, or okay. So here's this. Okay, let's pick it up. Okay, this one may be more accurate. Yeah. Okay, so right out. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. Okay, let's go with this model. So this model run. So it's around 2:30 here later on here today. Heavy rain move Smithville towards McMinnville. That extend to down to into Cookville area. this was the range I moved in today, right around 2:30. Then around 3:15 to 3:45 ish, it started to move into Cross Crossville, Wartburg, Sunbright, Jamestown, and into Jellicoe around 4. Then around 5:15 ish, is around 5:15 ish, now 5:15, heads up down to then heads up down to Clinton to Manorville towards Oak Ridge to Hardin Valley, towards Oakdale and towards Harriman, and to Loudon to Sweetwater to Decatur and Spring City, Etowah, Cleveland, Saudi Daisy, and Dayton and Pikesville and Sparta. Around 5:15, heavy rain. Then around 5:30, heavy rain moving way through Clinton, through Tazewell, Manorville. Around 5:30, um, pushes way through Valley through the 6 o'clock hour. Here later on this evening. I think this one may have a better handle on it. Around 8 p.m. It'll be raining around 8 p.m. Heavy rain showers down into Athens. So we need to see how we need to see how this all plays out, and I'll be here to keep y'all updated how this all plays out um throughout the day here today. Hang on momentarily. I will be here throughout the day here today to make sure y'all have the best information as possible. But yeah. But keep in mind that's just one model run. D- So that's just one model run. Or what we look at here as meteorologist here in the weather center. Okay, big guy up to date with that. Okay, so now let's go do our infrared sunlight radar here this morning. Okay, so let's get up to date with our infrared sunlight radar. Let's get y'all out the door. So here's our infrared sunlight radar. So infrared sunlight radar. Those are some sunny skies to start off our day off here this morning. Okay, so current temperatures right now this morning. Right now we're currently 75 Knoxville, 73 Maryville, 66 Boston City, Williamsburg, Kentucky is around 75, Oak Ridge 74, Lawrence City 75, Delicate Plain 68. Okay, so here's our 12-hour weather forecast. So 8 a.m. 72, 10 a.m. 76, 12 p.m. noon to lunch hour 74, 2 p.m. 81, 4 p.m. 84, 6 p.m. dinner time 80, then 8 p.m. 74. And our highs today, we're going 84 Knoxville, 86 Maryville. Today could be to the 80s here today for our forecasting highs. Earlier this morning, our sun was at 6:20, sunset tonight 8:56. And yeah, by the way, I hope that y'all had a wonderful and the best weekend here over the weekend. It was a pretty gorgeous weekend here over the weekend. It was a pretty gorgeous weekend. I could be honest. It was a pretty gorgeous weekend here over the weekend. But yeah, okay. That what to expect with that. Okay. Now let's walk you through some latest stuff. Well, we have a potential to see here. Hmm. So now let's we can bring on Common. Okay. Hang on momentarily. Hang on, I just made real quick. Hang on. I just made something. Hang on, I'm trying to stop it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We need to have it all play that later on today. Uh-huh. So now, let's go over here to walk you through forecast over here right now. To get y'all outdoor here this morning. If you just tuned in, good morning. If you just tuned in, so I'm here to help make sure y'all. I'm here to make sure y'all get outdoors here on time. Okay, so let's talk about what we have here today. Okay, so let's get to work and let's break you down the latest details of what we're tracking and what we're thinking here for today. Let's break you down the details so you know what to expect here for later on here today, and so you know how to plan your day out here today. I want to make sure y'all don't have to plan out your day for today. Okay, let me help you plan your day out. Okay, so let's get to work with that right now. Okay, okay. What are we tracking? What we're thinking. So today, strong PM storms and heavy rain. Tuesday, Wednesday, drier, slightly less humid. And then late week, moisture increases, slight rain chances, and isolated storms. So, strong storms here later on here today. Okay, so let's break it. Let's break down the timing. Okay, let's break down the timing. So we can see the area right here between 1 to 4 p.m. Area right here between 3 to 6 p.m. The area right here between 4 to 7 p.m. It's something we need to watch here for later on this afternoon. Okay. So we do have a potential to see some flooding between 1 to 3 inches of rain will be possible. So here's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. here, we start off today all pretty sunny. Around noon, cloud covers start to develop down to Knoxville, Maryville, Madisonville area. And then let's say around 3 p.m. We need 3 p.m. like right after lunch here today, or like maybe like afternoon here. Later on today around like and 3 p.m. ish. We need to keep eyes out on the radar here around 3 p.m. ish. Heads up down to Oneida towards Jamestown, Cookville, Crossville area. Heads up rain showers around 3. Now here's 6. Maybe as you head home from work or like that stuff you're later on today. Well, 4 p.m. we need to have eyes all eyes on the weather around 4 p.m. Around 4 p.m. we need to have all eyes on the weather because we will have some rain showers moving down to Knoxville, Maryville, Madisonville, Tellico Plains. That would look to be around 4 p.m. No, 6 p.m. Then 9 p.m. starts still moving through the region around 32 to 8 a.m. We start cloudy, but potential storm risk. Do have potential to some gassy winds here today, but rainfall through Tuesday morning, much needed rain still. We will be picking up much needed rain. And right now, flood watch up there until 11 p.m. here tonight, I think. And this also be rescue for today. Okay, so let's break it down details. So our highs today. Today, uh, whatever happened upstairs, what I could will help what will determine what happens downstairs. So today we have a high of 83, 83 Knoxville, 84 Maryville. Okay, our heat index values be into the 90s. Okay, Moisture flood threat. Okay. As the front pushes its way on through. So okay, so here's our forecast in the highs here over the next few days. So our average high is 87, so keep this in mind. So today for Monday 83, tomorrow for Tuesday 81, Wednesday on hump day 85, Thursday 87, Friday 87, Saturday 85, Sunday 88. And then we can see pattern overview, warmer and high pressure. And today could be possible strong to severe storms here today and have ways to receive multiple weather information throughout the day here today. If I need to bring y'all severe weather coverage here later on here today. Okay. Now let's broaden out now let's go broad. Let's broaden out the view. Now let's walk you through the forecast over here now, okay? Now let's walk you through the forecast. So today we're under level 2 elevated versus to see some possible strong severe storms here today. Down to Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, Lawrence City, okay? So what is some potential storm impact? So we do have a potential flooding risk and an isolated tornado risk for the southeast valley. Damage and wind risk be our main threat. But as of right now, we don't have no hail risk. But this is something we need to keep an eye on throughout the day here today. Ways to receive multiple weather information. If any watches or warnings that does get issued here for later on here today. Ways to receive multiple weather alerts here today. If any watches or warnings that does get issued for our viewing area here for later on here today. Okay. Today I want y'all y'all to be weather aware here today. But yeah, today I want y'all be weather aware here today. Just for safety's sake and all that stuff. Okay. So let's get today what we have. So let's talk about our UV index. Okay. If you spend any other plans before the storms roll its way on through, here's our UV index here today. So today our UV index went to the moderate category at the number 5. And it's our UV index. Here today you might want the sunscreen so you can still get burnt still if it's in the moderate category, okay? You can still get a bit sunburned if it's in the moderate category, just on a total side note. And well, that's probably not a total side note. You can still get sunburned if it's like that too, okay? Just letting y'all know, make sure y'all plan your day out pretty well here today, okay? Okay. So now let's bring all our nice weather forecast, okay? So let me bring y'all our nice weather forecast. So here's our nice weather forecast. Let's break down today's forecast and then tomorrow's and Wednesday's and Thursday forecast. Let's break it down, okay? Let's break it down to make sure you know how to, let's break it down. Let's break down the forecast here for today. Let's break it down for today and all that stuff. We could break it down so you can have the best information as possible here for today. Okay, so today for Monday, sunny and rain. Tomorrow for Tuesday, sunny. Wednesday, sunny. Thursday, sunny and rain. And this is our nice weather forecast. And this is probably how you can plan out your day for today or something like that. Hopefully this helps you all plan your day out here in the good note here today. Okay. Okay, good means. Okay. Hopefully that helps you plan on your day out well. Okie dokie. Okay, so now let's bring our rain changes here the next 7 days, okay? Okay, so here's our rain changes here the next 7 days. So check back for updates. This could change, okay? So today for Monday, we're going around a 90% chance of rain. Today for Monday is a 90. Tomorrow for Tuesday is a 0. Wednesday 0. Thursday's a 30. Friday's a 50. Saturday's a 60. Sunday's a 40. These are rain chances here over the next 7 days. So here's our 3-day weather forecast. So today for Monday, we go around 84, low 70. And tomorrow for Tuesday, 81, low 68. And then Wednesday on Hump Day, 85, low 61. It's our 3-day weather forecast. So here's our forecasting lows here over the next 7 days. Okay. So today's low here on our Monday is around 70. Okay. Today's low is around 70. Tomorrow's low on our Tuesday is 68. Wednesday's low is 61. Thursday's low is 65. Friday's low is 68. Saturday's low is 69. Sunday's low is around 70. Here's our forecasting highs here over the next 7 days. So today for Monday, 84. Tomorrow for Tuesday, 81. Wednesday on Hump Day, 85. Thursday, 86. Friday, 87. Saturday, 88. Sunday, 89. Here's our today, Monday at a glance. So 7 a.m., we was around 74. Noon to lunch hour, looked to be around 80. 5 p.m., 79. Let's start today, Monday at a glance. Have a great Monday here today. And make it a good one. Here today, here around town. Here today. Okay. Now time for our 7-day weather forecast. Okay. Here's our 7-day weather forecast. Let's break it down that. So today for Monday, we're going around 84. Then tomorrow for Tuesday, 81. Wednesday and Hump Day, 85. Thursday, 86. Friday, 87. Saturday, 88. Sunday, 89. Okay. Thanks so much for watching my live local weather broadcast. I am Meat Oldest Brain here. Have a great Monday and have a great week. Hope I get you back here at noon here later on today. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you updated with our weather forecast here throughout today. And then if you have any severe weather here later on this evening, if we do, I'll make sure I'll be here in severe weather coverage here later on here today. How ways to receive multiple weather information with your cellular devices, and make sure your notifications turned on. I'll be here throughout the day here today. Like always, it's a Monday. We always be here on a Monday. I'll be here throughout the day here today. Keep you updated all weather here throughout the day. I'll be looking at different model runs here today. If you have anything sketchy with by weather, but if you have any strong severe storms, I'll be here to let y'all know. Ways to receive multiple weather information, to get any weather alerts. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe to support my channel, and have a great Monday. Hope I get you back here at noon. If there's no severe storm warnings before then, if there's severe storm warnings later on here today, I'll make sure I do like severe weather coverage. Have a great day here today, and enjoy your Monday, and have a great week.